Margaret, thanks very much for your time and joining this little dialogue here. I wanted to say welcome, and I guess hear from you what it is about RMIT University that I now know reasonably well sets you apart from so many other institutions of learning that are in all parts of the world, and that made us attractive to you.
Well, can I say and begin by saying, Jack, how pleased I am to speak on behalf of RMIT University and for us to join the WorldSkills Foundation as a founding member. RMIT University is a global university of technology and design, and that means that there are a number of distinguishing features of what we do which in our view map with the aspirations of WorldSkills Foundation. A University of Technology and Design is fundamentally concerned with how people engage with the world through practice, through learning from action and experience, through researching the issues that matter to the world. You can't do that without being global. You can't do that without being connected, and we value our partnerships with industry and with organisations and governments worldwide. So WorldSkills Foundations speaks to something that's deep in the heart of RMIT University.
Having launched this foundation and you accepting an invitation to join that, and with significant resource contribution that implies, what was it that specifically sort of attracted you to that as distinct from other things that you are obviously doing globally?
We see WorldSkills as a place for us to be able to talk with the world, with partners from around the world about those questions. What does vocational education, what might it look like in India or China or Vietnam? 2
global companies so far that are also joining as founding partners. They were telling me that one of the attractions was actually a closer opportunity to communicate with the providers of skills and education. The appeal was we can actually sit down face to face and work collaboratively on initiatives and projects that bring out the very best of that partnership approach.
When you need to talk about what's needed, it isn't just what you do with that particular company as a representative of that industry in a particular country. To be able to talk about the difference between what it means in Germany and what it means in Brazil is, we think, absolutely the way we can be engaged in a dialogue, a conversation, a set of projects that push the edge, that enable us to innovate and continue to innovate with partners and to assist, whether it's with research or talking about education. It's being part of that conversation, a real global conversation on skills, that is the real attractor.
What's your vision for this foundation now? Say, what does it look like in terms of outcomes and impact in 5 to 10 years?
I think there's a great opportunity, and I think it's threefold. First, of course, WorldSkills is marked by its engagement with youth.
Yes.
And so the ability for young people from around the world to talk about what they're looking for in skills for the future, for WorldSkills to be a mechanism both to promulgate that through research, but also to promulgate that through forums and through conversations. Then the second thing, I think, is that we can actually have that cross-cutting global conversation of industry and government. We all try different things. They all work differently because of context, but learning from one another and being able to share best practice. And third, that in the WorldSkills Foundation, talk with companies about what they see as the global future for skills. And I think that's a way of promulgating that message more generally. So I think WorldSkills has a very strong potential for advocacy and representation of what skills are needed for the future and how we might best secure them.
I'm with you. I think the potential for this to actually develop, if you like, a narrative of where skills can take the world as an equal opportunity operation, you know, non-political, non-denominational, with the energy and aspirations of young people everywhere, is going to be a fantastic adventure.
I think that RMIT University will just love to be part of that story.
Thank you.